Proud of our team. Good win for the program against a really good Ohio team. Give them a lot of respect. I thought they came out and were the most aggressive team to start, and certainly were hard to guard off the dribble. I think them getting foul trouble kind of changed that first half a little bit, and then us using the zone. Our players did a really good job in the zone of finding number 4 and keeping them from getting rhythm shots. I thought Kylie stepped up and got to the rim a couple times and got a couple layups. Then Tree, obviously, we got a lot of touches and got to the foul line late. So proud of our players and a good win for our program. I think that's a team that's got a great chance to play in the NCAA tournament. So good win for our program.
Questions for players?
How'd you guys respond just after that first quarter going down pretty big?
I think our defense was definitely key for the game. We played them zone today, and that just really sped them up a little bit and made them take some outside shots and force it to places they didn't really want to make it go to, and that just really helped us pull it off today.
This could be for anyone, but just started out cold shooting, and then I think you guys shot 50% in the second half. Just what attributed to that? Was that just heating up?
I think telling our teammates like good job or like you got the next one or like just helping them like get their confidence up really helps to get that momentum.
Yeah, I felt like we had more poise in the second half as well. I felt like in the first half, they pressured it. We were probably a little too excited, and then we got a little rattled when they made a run. And then second half we got more of our type of shot, and it wasn't quite as fast and more where we were attacking the rim and then got touches inside as well. So I felt like once we calmed down, we got pretty good shots.
Katie, in the second quarter, you made 4 free throws and then hit the three-pointer to make it a 2-point game at the half. Just what was that stretch like for you where you kind of got going a little bit offensively and definitely got the team back in it?
I think, honestly, like, just again, like, everybody just having, like, being, supportive and like getting everybody into it, and I feel like my teammates helped me like get my confidence up and get myself going so that I would be able to like get the next one or hit my free throws or hit the 3.
Maybe as much as they were fouling, just how important was it to start knocking down those free throws after a couple early misses?
It was really important. I was just telling myself like it's gonna go in, be confident, you do this all the time. So.
Yeah, we shot 77%, and we missed a bunch early. I don't know what we were early, but our start of the game was rough, and then from that point on, we were pretty solid.
What does it say about this team just to be able to recover from a slow start and kind of pick things back up?
Like Coach said after the game, he just said that shows how much resiliency we have as a team and how we're not going to give up and, just keep fighting through it. And, we kind of did that. We kind of had a rough game on Friday, but for us to come back and then still pick up once we were down today was really showed our character and who we are as a team.
This is a good early win against an NCAA tournament team last year. What do you think that'll mean moving forward through the non-conference?
Yeah, definitely at the end of the season when they're looking at teams who might, get the wild cards or whatever to go to the tournament, they're going to look at those quality wins. And like Coach was saying, Ohio's a great team, and, we pulled it off today, so they'll definitely look at that later on down the road.
Any more questions for players?
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Coach, what did you say to your team? I'm just curious after the first quarter when they were down.
Yeah, I kept just kind of calming them down, and offensively we just looked a little sporadic. And I said, let it come to you. Let's listen, not be quite so quick to take a tough shot, and quit trying to drive the basketball to draw fouls. I think we were frustrated. A couple times we drove it, and they didn't call anything. You got to drive the ball to score, and then if a foul presents itself, it does. But early we were driving it, kind of hoping they'd call a foul, and I think we changed that mentality a little bit. And this we're a little bit more patient, which led to a little better shots.
Do you think that slow start was more so a lack of offense or just a lack of defense, or a little bit of both?
Yeah, I think it's more Ohio. They just got going right away, and they were so quick off the dribble, and I think it shocked us a little bit. I don't think we were ready for them. I think they scored the first 7 and dominated early, and I think we were like, oh, this team is kind of what the coach has said, and give Ohio credit because they were definitely on edge early, and we just weren't quite as quick off the dribble. Guard them early, and the zone certainly helped us.
And they were shooting better than 50% kind of in the early going. Just was it the zone? I mean, did that make you decide to switch to it?
Yeah, we were having trouble guarding off the dribble, and I think we were a little tentative, and I just felt like let's try to stop their penetration first. Obviously, something they do extremely well is penetrate, so let's go to the zone and see if we can stop penetration and see where that goes, and certainly that made a difference.
And then Kennedy really got you back into it there.
Yeah, I thought her threes, her three was big, and just her poise to kind of calm us down a little bit and showed some leadership. And it's her third year in the program, even though she redshirted a year. And I thought she, it got us. I think that was big in the first half to kind of stem the tide a little bit and get us going, scoring a little bit offensively when we were struggling.
I mean, to go into halftime down 2 instead of down 12, I mean, did that just change the dynamic?
Yeah, I think we felt a lot of confidence going into halftime, especially with how good we looked in the zone. So I think that helped, just to kind of feel like we can do this even though we had such a poor start.
So was it after the first that you guys switched to the zone, or when exactly?
Yeah, I think it was late in the first quarter that I don't remember what the score was, but we tried to buzz the possession. We were in man, and then we tried to go to 2, and immediately I liked what it looked like, so we stayed with that a lot.
There were, I think, several possessions where kind of struggled to get a shot, and you were dealing with kind of end of the shot clock, what do we do scenarios. What did you see there where maybe kind of stalled a little?
Yeah, one thing, we had a lead, so we're trying to get the right shot and try to get to the foul line. And so we were trying to spread the floor. They were pressuring the ball and not helping too much, so we tried to spread it. And I thought Sierra's had a big N1, and then Kylie had a good couple of takes. And so, they weren't helping too much, so let's try to spread them out and see if we can get to the rim.
I guess it was calculated risk maybe to schedule Ohio the second game of the season, but well, I guess when it pays off, then that.
Yeah, exactly. It looks good now. Certainly it added a little stress to the preparation this week, and knowing they're 27-4 and return, a lot of that roster. So, expect them to have a really good year. So, but at the same time, we're hoping at the end of the year they're going to look at quality wins and hoping to get some opportunities with that. And certainly this was one. I know Tennessee Martin, killed North Dakota yesterday, and North Dakota made the NCAA tournament last year and barely lost to Iowa today. So on Saturday we got another quality team coming in here who will probably have a good chance to win that league.
Do you benefit from not just stopping them like you did to your last opponent, just kind of having a close game this early on?
Yeah, I think anytime as a coach, when you have close games, especially when you win them, you feel like you learn. We did a good job executing the side inbounds, and we got to the rim. Kylie stepped up. I felt like our leadership today. Kennedy got us going in the second quarter, and then Kylie and Chatrice in the second half, which is great. You want your returning players to kind of make plays, and that's leadership, is making plays when a play needs to be made.
I mean, maybe to use this game as measure 60 where you stood, in November. I guess where do you?
Yeah, I think that's important as well. Sometimes you want, like today, they showed us, gosh, we got to get better guarding the dribble in our man-to-man, and we knew that was a concern coming in. But you want some teams to show you what you got to get better at, and sometimes when you win a game, if you don't do the right things, you don't get taught some things that you need to get better at. And certainly Ohio taught us today that we got a ways to go on our man defense.
Say your rebounding was better today than Friday night.
Yeah, significantly better. And I thought we did a good job of making them take outside shots and not a ton of rhythm. And then we did a good job getting to the weak side boards. And then Tree having a 5 offensive rebounds was big as well.
And Sarah had 8. I mean, just how important is it going to be when you do run those 4 guard?
Yeah, the one thing I feel fairly confident with the 4 guards, because CC, Sarah, and Kennedy all are big guards. They're all athletic. They can all rebound. And so I think that even though we might not be 6'2", 6'3", they really play bigger than their 5'10", 5'11" frames because they're so athletic.
Anything else for Coach?
Yeah, thankful for the crowd coming out today, and next Saturday we got another quality team coming here.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Coach.
you.